Welcome to the Reidel Law Firm website. I am doing a short video to introduce our international trade section and what we do with the international trade practice here. So we work with importers and exporters in handling trade compliance, right? So what does that mean? Trade compliance, that's everything from your understanding your tariffs, making sure your paperwork's in order to get items into the country, or getting export licenses to export something out of the country if it's controlled. Understanding specific agency law, right? So if you're bringing in a consumer product or a child product, you are subject to something called the Consumer Safety Product Commission, CPSC, CSP, whatever. Anyways, it's a little known agency and commission that regulates and monitors consumer products and childcare safety products. So, you've probably never heard of them. You probably never would unless you're importing those products and you didn't do something and get caught, right? But they're the ones that are in charge of that. And if you're importing like a baby blanket, for example, there are special rules and standards you have to meet to make sure that that product is flame retardant, right? That it's not going to burn very easily. That's a CPSC rule, right? Did you know that? Probably not. That's what we help you find out. So that's really high level. We help import-export compliance. Below that, below the high level, we dig a little deeper with our clients, understanding the regulatory scheme behind their product, making sure their records are kept well, their products, and probably working through their processes for how they import, how they sell, how they keep records, and if they're exporting, certain licensing requirements. That'll be a big part of helping them with processes. That's a deeper analysis and project, right? If you're doing significant trade with the United States, eventually we'll get to that level and work through those types of topics. On the other, and then on the low end kind of stuff, low level stuff is just answering questions, right? What do we do? How do I handle this? What port should we import to, right? Or can you connect me to a customs broker? Things like that, that we're just serving as a resource to our clients in international trade. So, there's more details on the page here about what we do specifically and how you can reach out to us so that we can help you. If you have questions, right, if you're an importer or exporter and you got a question out of left field, reach out, right? See if we can help you. If I can't do it or someone on our staff isn't familiar with it, I'll find someone who can, right? I'm going to point you in the right direction to see where I can take you, someone to take care of you. So that is our international trade practice. Reach out if we can be of service to you. International trade is really interesting area, very dynamic. It's always changing. Just recently, in the last couple of years, we've seen this whole practice shift for me. I did significant work in Russia before 2022, just because I had family there, and there's a lot of regulatory compliance between those countries. There was, 2022, that all disappeared. So, lost quite a lot of clients because of sanctions. I couldn't work for them. They couldn't pay me. So, so we pivoted, right? We're doing a lot of other stuff, but primarily we're very active now in Latin America, Africa, Middle East. Somewhat in Southeast Asia. That's always kind of iffy, certain areas there. So, reach out if we can be of service to you here in international trade. We'd love to work with you and find out how we can help protect your business and grow your business here in the U.S.